you're in the WWE Hall of Fame now, as we can see by your ring.
Yes.
I guess it's been 4 years now, but I guess maybe a decade ago that didn't seem likely. What led to you mending the fences with the WWE? Not because of your talent, let me make that clear, but because, I guess, political situations, maybe due to...
Well, I don't think it was so much that. I think it was a matter of what they wanted for years was Bruno to be in the Hall of Fame.
Right.
And Bruno and the McMahons butted heads a lot. And Vince tried his best for years to get Bruno in the Hall of Fame. And Bruno, you know, at one time really was outspoken about the steroid abuse and some other things. And so there was kind of a friction, but Vince honestly did try to, you know, get him, but and then some time went by, but I wasn't in the WWE with all the big footage, so they had other guys that they could use. But what happened was, it got to a point where Vince really wanted Bruno to be in the Hall of Fame, didn't consider it a Hall of Fame without Bruno in it and all that. And as the years went by, the company went through some ups and downs. It had a problem with the steroids. If some guy gets hurt, in the old days, they'd fire you. You're gone. You get hurt today, they'll take care of you. Even the old timers like Scott Hall, who had problems with too much, they'll put him to rehab 10 times. I put a guy to rehab once. If he didn't do it, screw you. They're much nicer than I am. Yeah. And what happened was, as time went by, Bruno started feeling like a hypocrite, like he used to knock him, but then if he went in the Hall of Fame, he'd feel like a hypocrite. But then Vince really tried, and then Paul, you know, Triple H came into the picture, and then, you know, had a talk with me and wanted me to come back with the WWE and wanted to know if I would help him get Bruno back in. And I always believed that Bruno should be, you know, definitely. So I had to talk with Bruno about some stuff, and I'm basically the guy that, through some months, kind of got them two together. And so I'm the one that kind of got that, you know, 30 years of animosity healed. I was a big part of that. So I kind of was involved in getting Bruno in that. And so everything, after a cool story of the old days, the old eras, head-button, territory wars, me and Bruno and Vince were all back home where we started, and it's really cool.
When we talked to Dominic Tanucci, he said there was also quite a large payoff for Bruno going to the Hall of Fame.
I'm sure there was some deal, and Bruno got a good chunk, but it wasn't like outside, I mean, of the Hall of Fame. I think what some deals involved, because the company changed so much over the years in terms of merchandise, that you could go back 20 years to all the video of Bruno matches that had been sold, that because Bruno wasn't a part of it, didn't get any royalties. So I think they probably worked out a deal to where Bruno got what he deserved.
And you're under a Legends contract now.
Yeah, I got a Legends deal. And
is Bruno still under a Legends deal as well?
Probably.